Hi friends, let's talk about open communications. It's much more effective to communicate rather than perform manual labor. Of course, we need someone to do manual labor, and then we want to communicate their production for sale. That's basically what we want to communicate for, is to open up sales. So we want open communications, and we want many media to communicate with. We want the communications to be open. Excommunication causes poverty. Isolation causes poverty. And like the United States is always saying they want to isolate the enemies of the United States. Well, as a business, we want open communications. And we want things to be open to people to communicate with us so we can communicate what manual labor produces for a sale and profit. That's what we want open communications for. We don't want just idle chatter. We want to communicate rather than work. So we can either do work or we can communicate. Well, we want to communicate. We have product to sell. So what we want is open communications in order to move product. So moving product is our goal. As far as we're concerned, all that exists is matter, and all matter does is move. And we want to communicate that product for a sale. As long as products are moving, we're doing good. And so we want to move those products to people so they can do good for them. Of course, we want our products to do good. To be a product has to do good. If a product doesn't do good, it's not a good, it's just a vice. So we want to communicate products that do good. Things like plumbing, heating, air conditioning, refrigeration, carpentry, bricklaying, roofing, things like that. Communication of goods and items that do good for people. Communication of labor that does good for people. We want to communicate clean water. We want to communicate less disease. We want to communicate things that are good for people. And so yes, lack of communication or excommunication or isolation, that does cause poverty because we're trying to do good to start with. So when we are excommunicated from people, it's harder for them to get the good things in life that we can offer them. So our objective is to offer the good things in life and to communicate with open communications rather than do so much manual labor. It's like when we're running a small store or running an auction market, we can let customers communicate to us and make bids on goods, and then we can communicate like that rather than putting price tags on everything. Putting price tags on everything was a lot of labor. So we can just eliminate that labor with communication and run a bid market, run an auction market. We run a bid market. Like when we got a second-hand store, we can just let customers bid on things. And we just continue to call to try to get the bids up. We don't have to accept every low bid. We can just keep calling, trying to keep the bids up, and whatever the thing will bring, well, yeah, we can just go ahead and move that and settle for that. Holding the stuff just takes up our space. It really doesn't do anything for us. We're out to move things. As far as we're concerned, all that exists is matter, and all matter does is move, and we're moving or losing. So anyway, let's keep it short today. Get out there and move some goods. Thank you, and have a nice day.